Let's try this again. I'm gonna try it again. Let's see what happens. See what happens. Yeah, I'm trying to be back. I'm good. How are you? I'll give it a few minutes for people to get on. I'm back. I know the energy is like, whoa, whoa, whoa. Oh, I should have grabbed my other computer real quick. I'll do it after. Hi, sweetie. Hi. Good morning. Oh, thanks, Krista. Thanks. Thank you. So let's give it like another minute. Make sure I can stay on. Make sure I can stay on. I'm good, thanks. How are you? Hi, from South Africa. That's cool. That's cool. Hey, hey. Hi. I have to see you. Ooh, look at Spirit. Look at Spirit. Were you guys just in my other one? Good morning. The other one was crazy with orbs. It's like I reconnect and like I can kind of see them. But I mean the energy is just there's so much. Like I even have I have new ones in and out throughout the day. You know, like with my energy because there's so much changing with me, you know, so it's like I'm constant in and out, peeking on me. Lucy's handling it a little better, you know? But I mean, I love it. I think it's beautiful. It's beautiful. You know what I just thought of? Christina Aguilera. It's beautiful. It's there, Amy. Annie. It's there. It's there. I just saw 303, if that is anything to anyone. You did? Happy birthday. Happy birthday, birthday baby. It's a birthday baby. So the energies, I'm going to tell you, pretty crazy. I'm hoping I can stay on. Okay. Um, I don't know if it's going to be linked to the read, and that's why they're already shutting it down. So I really hope not. But I will tell you, it is strong energy. It's this is the energy where, because imagination came out, so it's embracing the creative aspect. Okay, so it's about the Uranus too. I don't know where Uranus sits in your chat, but it's all about imagination and fantasy. You know what I'm saying? I'm not. Well, actually, yeah, my imagination is going crazy. Like I literally almost just. Ooh, see spirit. I almost just did. I almost opened 2 apps yesterday. Like I'm gonna create like my own apps, and they're like completely. They're so different. But I really gotta think about it. You know what I mean? Like I'm just like expanding, but like not even like it doesn't even have to do with tarot. It's just like all these ideas that just come into my head. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna do this. But I have a fantastic idea for an app, but it's not out there. But so I don't really want to mention it yet because it belongs to me. Well, it's gonna belong to me. I'll tell you that. So here I am saying I'm not in this creative aspect, but that's BS. Actually, I am. So, but here's a thing too. Okay. Ooh, have fun with that, Christina. Um, here's the thing with this too. I feel like the fantasy, but I'm not in the fantasy type thing. So maybe that's why I was like, I don't really feel it. I feel more of the creative aspect. And with me, it has to do with, like, mine is more like revenue. Ooh, sorry. I had to grab the lotion. Mine is more, like business. I'm thinking long-term revenue here. You know what I mean? So some of you guys are in that mindset and others are in the whole fantasy, but fantasy is that's nice too, because it's like you're using your imagination to get you where you need to be, to motivate you, shift your energy. You know what I mean? Jelly beans. So it's great. Did I lose you guys again? Something just felt really weird. You guys with me? You with me? Okay. Ooh, did you see Spirit again? Did you guys see this, or is it just me? Am I the only one? I know in the other ones you guys could see it, but man, they're like all around me right now. Kim, your purse is right here. You're welcome. Have a good day. Thanks. I don't see your keys anywhere, but there's your purse. Bye. So it's definitely both, because when this came out, it was instant fantasy, but it's not like the fantasy, like it's not like sexual. It's not like that. It's like, what you guys are doing is great. So for those who are in that fantasy, it's leading you to, it's giving you absolutely the motivation that you need, but it's more or less, it's going to lead you to different avenues. Okay, so whatever's happening, embrace it. I don't know if some of you are feeling like childlike, but not in like but in a very adult way. You know what I mean? So whatever's happening to you is the way it's supposed to be right now. And I believe Uranus is playing a huge part for you right now, okay? So wherever your Uranus is, so somebody mentioned Sag. So if your Uranus is in Sag, it's also linked to Aquarius, so it's mind and it's action, and it's nice. That's a good combo right there for you. Because yours would be linked to travel. You know what I mean? You would be thinking about foreign lands or travel, or buying, imagining a new car in your driveway. It's linked to that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Like the go energy. So your mind's probably like, whoa. Because the ideas that are coming to my head are like, they're like, whoa. And I'm like, wow. I think to myself, like when I think about it, I'm like, why has nobody thought about that stuff? You know what I mean? And it's like, it's one of those things where it's like, what? And it's like, it would be such a hit. Like, it's mind-blowing. It's so mind-blowing for me when stuff like that comes to me, because it's like, what? So this is great. I really like this energy. I'm not going to put it in front of the camera, because last time I did that, we froze up. Okay, but it's here. Embrace it. I like that. Good morning. And then we threw peace. All right, so it's And it's funny and persevere because I'm almost positive these two cards came out yesterday together. um, but any whoozy, you know, it's creating your own peace. And I also think that fantasy and the creativity, it is giving you a peace of mind. I am so focused on, like, it's so crazy. Like, I'm not feeling, like, I'm feeling the external energy that I've been talking about because of everything that's going on, you know, but like, I'm so focused on just work and my family and myself, but like, I don't have, oh, I wonder what she's doing. I wonder what he's doing. Like, I feel like I feel free. I can't even explain it. Like, even blocking people I blocked, and it's not a like forever block. It's not like a block, like, but it's like an erase for me. And like, it legitimately worked. And it's wonderful. Like, I used to say to myself, I would never have the heart to block anyone, you know, but it's like the minute I did and I made that decision, this creates all this stuff is just like, I don't know, guys. If you're that one person and you're like, I could never block, or I'm telling you, for your own peace of mind, because this is what I'm seeing with these two together. Once you find that peace, once that peace comes in, you let go of negativity. So it's like, it's almost like you're letting go of the link, even though that link will never really go anywhere. Like, it's always going to be there, and you would know that. You know what I mean? It's not, I'm blocking you for my entire effing life. It's just maybe temporary, or however it works for you. You know what I'm saying? Like, I just never thought it would work for me, and I did it. But I blocked for me. I didn't block because I had an attitude, or I didn't block because I wanted to piss anyone off. Like, it wasn't like those people I probably wouldn't even hear from anyway for a while. So it's not like a big deal. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, it literally gave me this peace of mind. There's so much social media. There's so many other outlets. If somebody really wanted to get through to you, they're gonna find you. You know what I mean? Like, that's what's happening with some of you guys. And I'm telling you, like, the minute you do that and you embrace who you are, and you're nourishing yourself, and it's all about you, and it's not even like, oh, I'm gonna seek my peace now. It's like that peace just rolls in. It fucking rolls in, troops, just like that. Like, it's so crazy. It's so, I'm not kidding you. Like, normally when I go in the city, like, I get anxiety, certain thoughts on my mind. Nothing. Like, I can't even explain it. Hi, Lush. And I didn't, like I'm saying, like, I didn't purposely block anybody to being like an asshole, or, you know what I mean? Like, there's still other outlets those people can get a hold of me if they really wanted to. It was just something I felt I needed to do. It's hard for me to explain, but this is what that is. So, like, if you were to block someone because you were pissed off and pissy, that's different. That's not going to work. But if you're blocking out of good intent, because it's like a mental thing for you, if you guys can understand that. Some of you will understand what I'm trying to say. Hi, Speedy. Yeah. But if you're blocking out of like anger, it's not even like closure. I maybe for some, but no, I really didn't do it for like closure. It wasn't like that for me. You know, it was, I don't know. Some people will get exactly what I'm saying, because if you're blocking out of anger or sorrow, nah, that's not gonna work like that. That's the wrong, you're blocking the wrong type of energy. You know what I mean? Like, I can't explain it, but I mean, I feel it. So I know some of you are doing it for like, and you understand, it's like your own, and it's not even for like, hey, maybe it is like, hey, okay, I'm going to go seek peace. You know, maybe it is like that for you. But for me, it was more or less, it was time to embrace certain things in my life and not have certain things get the best of me. And I did it for certain reasons too, because I didn't want to hurt anybody, or somebody's looking at something in a different aspect, and it was never my intention. So it's just best for me to block that scenario out right now, because that's not something I want on my mind, you know. And then all of a sudden the peace came. So, you know, others, you're straight up doing it for peace, letting go of the negative, you know. And it's like, as soon as you do that too, here comes that creative aspect. But some of you, if you're literally doing it for peace, you are going to have to push through that. It's going to be a little more difficult for you. And not difficult in a hard way, but difficult in a way like, hold on, I feel like my nose is, it's cold at the tip, so it's like I can't tell if it's wet. And difficult in the way, like, because it is all about your mindset. So for those who were just embracing who they are and nourishing their soul, all of a sudden here comes a different type of peace. Okay, but if you're like peace out of hurt or anger, it's gonna take a little more of a push. Okay, it's gonna take a little more discipline on your half. Okay, so it's two different type of things going on. Okay, like, because the imagination, the creative aspect of the mind is different than the fairy tale part of it. Okay, but they're both great. They both motivate. They still both get you with where like you need to be, you know. So it's however it's hitting you. Okay, so that's great. That's great. And I legitimately, you know how I just went like that and I couldn't tell like if it was whatever? And I almost just did that with my tissue, and some people think it's so gross. So I don't know who I'm channeling. My Nana used to do that, but I literally like wanted to do that. And it's like, I can't do that. I used to be able to do it if I had like a long sleeve under here, so it like didn't touch my skin, because I have a thing with like texture. Okay. But anywho, I think this is beautiful. And a majority of you are going to be in this energy real soon. Okay, because it's part of universal lessons. It's part of what's supposed to be happening. So it's all about how you want to embrace your new thoughts, what avenues you want to go down, you know, because it could just be, I got goosebumps. So some it's just your sanity, and others it has to do with business, something business, you know, because like me, like, it's so crazy, all these things that are coming to me, and I'm not a money hungry person. Like, I'm not that person. So it's like, I think that's why that it just comes to me like that, because if anything, it's like, with money's great, and it's great to go on vacation and not have to worry about bills. Like, that's what I'm all about when it comes to money, being comfortable. But for me, it's more about leaving money, leaving a legacy, leaving an imprint, like an impact. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, when you're not so stressed out about certain stuff, I'm telling you, stuff just flows like that for you. You know what I mean? So, and now me, it's all about what, you know, the whole creative aspect of this is legitimately like, I'm just thinking about long-term revenue, something that, you know, just stays in the bank, and I can just keep putting it into a completely different account, you know, and it's there for emergencies and children and foundations, because there's stuff I want to do with my little elefantes. But so I like that you guys are in that energy too. And if you're not, some of you guys are going to be there. It just really depends on, and it's just going to come to you. It's like guides, angels, they're just Next thing you know, you just get this idea and it's like, where did it come from? It's your guides, you know? It's your guides. Yeah, I definitely want to be able to pass down money to my children and leave money. But like when I leave money, like I want to leave it in a way people aren't just like, here's your money. Like I want to leave it so it like grows. Like so it's like they do something with it. Like a business. So something so it still grows and it can be passed down, not just like, oh, here's some money. Like it's so much more than that. It's growth, something they can grow upon. That way, each generation is using their brain in order to create revenue, not just like, here's a chunk of money, like I was born with a silver spoon because my great Grammy, or which would be me, or my grandmother, or whatever they're gonna call me, you know what I mean? Like, I'm not really a nana. I don't want to be nana, but like any whoozy, it's like that for me. So that's what that's just my take on that type of stuff. Something they can use their own imagination and build off of and make something theirs, I'm just giving them the right type of tools. The right type of tools to do that, This is like one too many cards, but holy crap. What gorgeous cards, guys. The Star, the Ace of Cups, the Ten of Pens, and the Knight of Cups. Like, wow. Wowzers. So that's what's happening with some of you guys right now. But again, it is the 2019. It is the year you should be creating, whether it's a family. It doesn't have to even be work oriented. It could be you're about to create a family, a home life. You're about to create. I just saw like an after school program for kids. Like I just saw something like that. But not like a boys and girls club. I mean, it could be something along those lines, but like, I don't know what I just saw, but it was something like kind of like among like that type of thing. Like, or, you want to, all of a sudden you want to farm, it's like that creative side of you is just like, you got to understand it's so hard for people to find their purpose. Okay. And once you find it, going after it is the funnest part and the toughest part, but it's like, it's a beautiful thing, and you can't go after everything just because you have an idea, but it's like, make sure you're writing them down in a journal or something. And then maybe you can take all those little ideas and incorporate it into one great thing, So again, it's some of you are legitimately just finding yourselves again after like something you really had to push through, so it's that type of energy. Actually I wanted to use these first. Can you guys give me a little heads up because I'm really yappy today. Like 9:30ish at the latest, heads up would be fab. Because I got an appointment. Okay. Awesome. Thank you. I will tell you I did get a couple emails, okay? About I had some people blocking or something. I will go back on and take care of that. I don't want it to become an issue. I don't want to deal with it. I shouldn't have to. But if you're a monitor, I'm telling you, just, like, please don't be on your high horse, or, oh, I don't think court will like that. Like, just be smart about it, please. All right. It's a community. You're not in charge of the effing community, guys. It's like a friendship thing. So like, just be smart about what you're doing, please. Okay. So it's ironic because we got soulmate in finances and career under like the imagination when I just one-on-one card, but I just talked about depending on how you're pushing through here, some is money and some is the household, and some is like you're having these thoughts, you met somebody new or you're about to, or you're dreaming, and it's like that la la land, like, wow, is this for real? What is this connection? you know, like holy crap, like it's so peaceful. It's so childlike, but in a good way. This person makes me feel youthful. Like it's that type of stuff. And then others, you know, like I said, it's the whole finance thing. So it's like, I guess it needed to come out in two. And it just is kind of confirming for you guys, you know. I mean, I like when they do that, but like I also like when other stuff comes out that I don't talk about, so I can talk about. But for those who met somebody new, it's a beautiful thing. Embrace it, you know. Roll with it. Roll with it. If you got any negativity, it's just linked to your past, so don't worry about it. And this piece, okay, is with the, it's like it's the attraction. It's feeling good about yourself. See what that's what I'm saying. It's like it's finding that peace, and then all of a sudden it's like, yeah, it's like you attract all these things, whether it's money, ideas, you know, inner beauty. Like that's what I'm saying. Like this is what I love, because it's like it's that peace. It's finding it. It's embracing it. It's nourishing it. It's taking care of yourself. It's great. Okay, so now they're just confirming. So I'm going to switch decks now, because this is everything I kind of already talked about. Thank you, though, Spirit. Thank you. Thank you. We appreciate it. So what else? And some of you are kind of having, I see here, like, let me just tell me about finances. I do see some type of financial difficulty, but you have other things on your mind that's keeping you from trying to figure out how to create more revenue for yourself. You know what I mean? How to exterior money. But again, if you find the inner peace, stop being so negative about something, things will come together. Some of you straight up need to like sage. Okay, but hold on. All right. That was just personal for me. I kind of just saw like a spirit, like a it was very bizarre, but it was solid black. But it wasn't bad energy. And if you see black orbs, stuff like that, or little things, it doesn't mean it's dark energy, guys. But that one was, I haven't seen that one yet, so I needed to question that, because right then I was talking about saging, so it's irrelevant. I just had to do that for me because it was so damn prominent. But because there's like some financial things going on, it's like you're too focused on love. You're too focused on other things where you let other aspects of your life go. Okay, so it's like if that's happening, the only way for you to find yourself and to find money, that type of stuff again, is to let go of whatever this is you're harboring, like holding on to negativity. There's something, okay, because it's blocking you from focusing on other aspects of your life, and we've talked about that, you know. So it's like they will shut down different avenues if we're not combining. All right, current energy. My muscle thing is so different. I don't know what this is. It was happening the other day too. And then I get off and I'm like, I'm good, you know? So I don't know what that's all about. This was just bobbing. Happy birthday. For whose birthday it is. Happy birthday. It's my sister's birthday yesterday. Okay, so I don't know if I'm going to use this deck because I don't really think there's anything here that I haven't covered. I think I covered all this. So feels so great. These cards are pulling me, but this shit gets deep when I use these cards. Because I'm feeling family. So I don't... Let's just see what we get, okay? See what we get. Current energy. I got the goosebumps. See, it's like, what the frig, man? Because it's like, when I get too deep into something like that, it's like they shut me down. So it's like, why are you pulling me to this? So I'm taking these off the board because that's too much energy for me to combine. And I'm just going to stick with one deck. So great messages for this type of stuff, okay? And now I'm just going to pull current energy with this deck. Sticky, 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 icky. Holy shit, guys. When I was at the wake last night, real quick, okay, well, good now. But I felt like I just pulled something in the string. I'm going to tell you. So I'm kneeling down, I'm praying, I'm in front of the casket, okay? And talking. And the flowers are on the casket and a closed casket. And there was like this string, and I thought it was attached to like the leaf on the casket. I mean, on the flowers, you know, it looked like it was just part of like the leaf, like it was peeling. And do you know that this string was in the casket? So I'm pulling on this little tiny little string on the casket, and I can feel something. And I'm like, holy shit. Like all of a sudden I start dying laughing. So I'm talking to him and I'm dying laughing. And I'm like, oh my God, like, I hope I just didn't pull like a string on your suit. Like I'm lifting your hand inside the casket. You know what I mean? So it's like, I get up from the casket and I got this huge smile on my face. Like I'm dying laughing, and people must be like, really, Court? Like, did you just share a moment with this person? Because I was literally like, oh my God, like a puppet master. Like I was like, oh shit. But like, I almost wanted to like lift the casket and like tuck the little string back in, but I couldn't do that. You know what I mean? But it's like, here I am trying to like, but then I'm thinking to myself, what's wrong with this like funeral home? Like, do you not see the string hanging out of the damn casket? So it was like, oh my gosh, I had to share that moment. So it's like, when I literally like got up, I turned around, like the smile, like I was like even like blushing because I was like, oh my God, because I literally lifted something. It wasn't just attached, like, but it wouldn't make sense that it was attached to the hand. It wouldn't make sense. You know what I mean? But like, it wouldn't make sense that string was even there. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's so bizarre like that. And it's like, but when I pulled that string, I felt like I was lifting something. And I just turned around and Ash was like, I'm going to pretend that didn't happen. I was like, you saw that? She's like, yeah. Like we were trying so hard not to laugh. And everybody, like people like, you know, they were sad. Some people are like smiling, but like me and her were like giggles because we're like, for real, did that just effing happen to me? You know? And of course, you know me, like, I just want to lift the casket and put it back in, but like, I couldn't do that, you know? I was like, oh my God. See, I told you, this deck reminds me of like the dead, you know, this deck, this dead linked to this. So it's like, well, it's dead linked to everything, but like this deck is effing deep. And it always talks about, there's always a message from somebody that's crossed over for somebody. And it's like, it normally shuts me down. So it's like, I don't know why I'm being pulled to this. But current energy, because it's ready to go. But I just thought I would share that moment because I thought it was pretty funny. Like, who's that like happened to? Like, go figure. You know what I mean? Yeah, go figure. All right, so we got the Six of Swords and the Seven of Swords. All right, so it's like this is some deep. This is actually the Nine of Swords. So this is someone's anxiety. Someone's waking up. Okay, they're in the casket. They're getting out of the casket with the Seven of Swords. And it's like, but this person is reflecting. They have hope, okay? But they also have anxiety. All right, so it's like this person now sees something. Yeah, but this Seven of Swords is not a bad one. This is someone who kind of learned a lesson, but at the same time has hope, um but it's almost like they learned a lesson, so they know if they're about to approach something, okay? This is what this Seven of Swords means to me in this particular deck. Because on the casket, it says hope and reflection, okay? And it's like somebody's just waking up. So it's almost like this is probably somebody that wore a false mask for a long time, whether they were aware of it or not, like a puppet master type thing, pulling other people's strings or whatever the case may be. And that's ironic. I didn't even mean it like me pulling strings. That's why I told you the damn story. But so it's like, but they don't know how to proceed because they can't proceed how they used to. See what I'm saying? So it's almost like a rebirth, but not like a legitimate rebirth, but like a start. Okay. So, but now, because this person knows they can't approach somebody the same way, type energy, whether it's you or someone else, it needs to be as we proceed. You know what I'm saying? It's like this person has anxiety, like restless. They lay down and they think about something. They wake up, it's like, it's that type of energy, and at the bottom of the deck is also the Eight of Wands. So it's like somebody wants a new journey. Like it's a new journey. It's a new start. It's a message. And it's coming from this energy, but it's like this person is still in the whole, like, I wanted to say fog, but like, I don't think it's foggy. It's new territory. Or maybe not new territory. Nah, it is, because it's like they know they have to proceed differently. You know what I mean, jelly beans? Whether this is you or somebody else. I mean, this could be you with having what it is that I just had on my board with, finding that peace, restoring hope, starting fresh. But it gives you anxiety because it's like, okay, wicked weird taste in my mouth right now. And it's linked. And it's not iron. It's like, this has been happening to me. I've been tasting shit. I don't know what it is. That could be a damn cookbook for all I know. Family recipe. This is what I'm saying. Like, this is the type of shit that I get lately. It's on my lips. Like, my lips are numb right now, so I don't know if it's something spicy, but it's not spicy tingling. Like, so freaking weird. Whatever it was so damn strong. And I don't think it's a smell, like a flower. I don't think it's like that. I just tasted it. It's back. I got the goosebumps. I don't know. They having me focus on it right now, and I can't tell you what it is. And nah, it's not coconut. It's not. Normally, I taste like metals. I can kind of tell you if like there's some type of deficiency, but like it's not metal. Very strange. but that book is now linked to a cookbook. Okay. Some type of family recipe. But again, I'm telling you, I channel the dead when this happens. It's not cinnamon and it's not iron. I channel the dead when this happens. This is always, to be honest with you, this is kind of what's happening, but the whatever this is, it's you're protected, or this is whatever family members watching over you. So however that resonates with you, I don't know if like you tried cooking a family recipe and you had such good hope that it was going to come out and taste just like yada yadas, and they're laughing at you because they're like, sorry, try again. That's the type of energy I pick up from this type of deck. I channel your loved ones. Okay, this is not the average deck. All right, so I don't know. It's not cilantro. No, court knows food, guys. This is not something I've ever tasted. Like this is, and it's not iron. And I'm thinking it's got to be spicy because the way my lips are tingling. So to me, this is somebody tried a recipe. This is it's something like that. Or because the Eight of Wands is here, or you might be you might be going to travel, and on your travels you're gonna be tasting new food. It's kind of just like a heads up. And it could be fiery food because look at that. Look at all the red. So I'm thinking it's probably a fiery food now that I see it like that, the way I'm feeling it. But regardless of that, guys, because this is now a cookbook to me, or just a book, So, but this is somebody who now has anxiety because it's like, I gotta run to the bathroom. It's more like it's like a wake up, it's like, not like somebody probably went through like a huge transformation too, but like this is just like a wake up, like I can't be how this can't be how, whatever energy this is, you just know in order for you to proceed, it can't be like it was before. Like you can't approach something like this, or you know what I'm saying? And then external to this is just something with food with somebody, okay? Or it might not, it's like, I don't even know if it's food. It's not metal, but like it could just be something with the mouth. But to me, this is whatever's in this book, whether it's somebody's journal, whether it's somebody's Bible, you have something of someone's, but it's a little fiery. And I kind of see the fire right now in this Eight of Wands, but I think it has to do with travel. Okay, so it's like, or if somebody's having some type of allergy right now to like something around them and your lips are itchy, they're basically, somebody on the other side that I'm channeling is just telling you it's either a flower that's around you, it's an herb, it's something you're eating, okay? And it's affecting your lips, your taste buds, because it's one of those things where I can't decipher what it is. It's not like a spice like, hey, I'm going to another country, because I think I would taste something like that. So it's more something that's affecting the lips. I mean, you could legitimately be using a new lip gloss or a chapstick and they're telling you stop. All right, so I gotta run to the bathroom. I'll be right back. 9:30, thank you. Well, you know what it could have been too, because what just came to me was some type of shenanigan. And with the Seven of Swords, there could be some type of shenanigan going on, but like, I kind of see it like maybe somebody's lips were sealed and now it's like You know what I mean? Because it's ironic. I just was like, and now I'm looking at this eight of wands, and look at its mouth. See what I'm saying? All I had to do was walk away for 1 second, and it's like something brand new came to me. So it could be that somebody's lips are ready to start yapping, because the book's been sealed. You know what I'm saying? Because that the taste I got, it could be a bitter taste from this person. You know what I'm saying? Because it was so freaking prominent. It's almost like I just thought of like the Wizard of Oz where they're sticking the oil can to for the mouth, So it's like I think someone's about to start yapping. Somebody who's probably been in silence, okay? It looks like somebody's about to yap, but they got anxiety because this person can definitely not approach this person like they used to, no matter what type of situationship you're in. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I took from the bottom of the deck. I'm going to keep that there because it's important, because that whole mouth thing, so it's linked. So I'm just going to clarify these real quick, and then I'm going to wrap it up. And then I'll be back after my appointment, okay? I got to get the fire energy out. So tell me about this Nine of Swords. Tell me about this. Actually, tell me about the anxiety, because this is somebody's anxiety. This is somebody's, all those other messages are relevant too. Say you do have a family cookbook. You know what I'm saying? Because I wouldn't have mentioned it for no reason. What is this? That's a 6 of wands. Okay, so this is, it's like, whatever this is going to be, it's a small victory for this person or you, okay? So this is a big deal for you guys' energy. If this is you guys, this is a big deal, okay? It's a little victory, but it's a big victory. Yeah, it could be a taste of their own medicine for sure, okay? But it is going to be a victory because it is going to happen. It is going to take place, okay? And it is a big deal for this person's energy to open up, to talk about something, and they are hopeful, okay? But they are having trouble sleeping. They got a little bit of anxiety. To me, it's not like, oh, spirit has to keep telling you it's going to be victorious. Nah, that's a message for the external energy telling you that this is a small victory. Like, this is not as easy as you think. Some people have a really hard time talking, okay? So, again, my mouth is doing that. So it's like, it's like, it's hard for this person. Like, look at all the red in the mouth. Like, it's just hard for this person, whether it's you or someone else. Like, it's not, whatever it is you're talking about, it's just not the easiest thing, so it's good. All right. I'm going to put this back because, well, it knew I wanted to do that. All right, so it's the Fool reverse with the Seven of Swords. So somebody made a foolish decision, or they're still in the process of trying to be like, how do I talk without looking like a fool? Okay, so it's that type of energy. How do I take a leap of faith? How do I, so I don't really know if it's lack of confidence. I don't really see lack of confidence. Let me get one more for the Seven of Swords and the Fool, please. I look at it more as just kind of like I talked about already. This is somebody who needs to approach a situation in a different aspect, and they're figuring it out, Tell me about the Seven of Swords, Fool reverse, please. It's a Six of Cups, so it has to do with their soulmate, okay? So they're reminiscing too. But they know they gotta be careful because it's like she's walking around. She's got all 6 cups. Some of them are full. but it's starting to splash out. Okay, so it's almost like whatever this is emotional too, but it's like they, like I said, it's like they know they gotta be careful. See what I'm saying? So they're thinking about their soulmate, and they do know that this needs to be handled properly. Tell me about the Eight of Wands, please. Eight of Wands, Eight of Wands. So it's great energy if you think about it, because this is somebody who this is somebody who's acknowledging, you know, something needs to be handled differently, and that's that person using their creative aspect of the mind. That's that person trying to let go of negativity. That's that person trying to bring peace to a situation. And I think this person, because I can taste it again, and I'm actually working on that one, which is the Eight of Wands. I think this person was not like really like talking to you, you know? And it's the Nine of Cups. Okay, so it's like, again, it's like when they want to deliver this message, I am telling you right now, it's going to be emotional, but like the way they want to deliver this message is they legitimately want a happy outcome. All right, because the bottom of the deck is the Three of Swords. So again, it's like they want to pull the swords out of your back. Okay, so it's somebody you obviously know, because it's coming back from the past. The coffin's opening, you know, it's like, but it's fine, guys. Okay, don't look at it like, just look at it in a positive way, guys, because today's energy was, it truly is beautiful. But it's like, it's like some of you are like, you want to call a spade is, but now this person wants to come in and pull that sword out of your back, whether they caused it or not, you know. In all reality, you'll always partake, but it's the Nine of Cups. So it's like, it's a tough conversation. It's a tough message to deliver. It's not, like I'm saying, it's not the easiest to deliver. That's why I'm saying, like, this is a big deal for this person, because I almost just said to myself, one step from mankind. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, this is a big deal for somebody. You know what I'm saying? It really is a big deal for somebody. So please look at this in a positive way. I hope this reading kind of brings peace. You know, it kind of like, I gave so many different examples of, you know, the imagination right now and where it can lead you, and how this energy should be working. Okay. And that Three of Hearts was just at the bottom of the deck. Okay. So, it was the Nine of Cups that came out with this message. So again, it could be like that dreamlike state. It's just emotional to me. I legitimately think it's just one small step of mankind. Like, this is a big deal for somebody. So if, you know, you do get a message, you know, make sure before you respond. If it's one of those things where you instantly like want to pop off, for some, I don't know, because there's some type of pain attached to it, but like, I don't feel that type of energy. What I'm feeling is something new. It's movement. Okay, it's beautiful energy that I'm feeling. Okay, so it's like, if you are dealing with that type of energy, then, you know, don't respond. But if this person hits you up and it's not like nasty, I don't know, like, it's trying to tell me a way for you to respond, but like, we all respond differently. I think that's why it's like, I'm just gonna, your best way to respond to this, like, however this resonates with you. Okay, because I don't know what it's gonna give you. How would you, you know, the response, outcome response, like, or like, I don't know if you texted last and they're gonna respond to you, or this is like a fresh message from them. But like, I don't know if you're gonna get, just best advice for this response, because that's what I'm feeling. But like, I don't know if there's some type of tension between you and somebody. Okay, And like this person can out of the blue hit you up and you haven't felt this tension for effing years, you know? So it's like your best advice right here is it's the king of fire. So it's being, you know, it's focus, it's communicate with a vision, you know, be a leader, you know, this is somebody who's creative. Okay. So that makes a lot of sense because we're talking about that creative aspect. So it's just reminding you when you communicate, use that vision. And we were talking about that. We were talking about your imagination, the fantasy, like look at like, and that's like fantasy land, dream state land. You know what I mean? Like look at this in a very positive way. Um, you are, even if you're feminine, masculine, it doesn't matter. It is masculine energy, but it's all about being realistic and charismatic, ambitious, you know, stay focused, you know, and most definitely stay focused on the positive stuff and moving things forward because it's fire, okay? It's action. So it's like make sure you're proceeding and you're not ignoring, you know, but make sure when you communicate, you're looking at it in a positive perspective. Even if you have stuff to talk about when it comes to the past, when it comes to, and I'm not saying cater at all because I don't know anyone's situation, but when you respond, make sure your message is not linked to your past and how it used to make you feel, especially if there's tension or negativity. Real important message for you guys. All right, someone was just calling me from New Jersey. New Jersey. So I love you guys. Okay. If you're in the energy like I don't think I can respond like that, then you're not ready to handle this situation. It's just the way it is, guys. If you're still bitter, you haven't found that inner peace, you know? So you might be better off not responding at all. Really just depends on your circumstances and how you are physically absorbing this energy, what part you play in all this energy that we've talked about. You know what I mean, jelly beans? So I love you guys. I will be back in a little while, okay? It will be afternoon, not like late afternoon, like afternoon, after 12ish, you know, no later than like 1ish. But I will be back and we will do Aries, Leo, Sag, and we will get that done, okay? So have a great rest of your day. I'll see you in a few hours, and some of you should really rewatch this read because I think it was it's calming. There's something here in the read that, yeah, like Zen energy, but not that. It's like redirecting your focus on what I'm like really saying. Which part do you play? Do you play all parts? You know what I mean? Because this is part of something you're creating. This, you know, it's the 4th month. It's all about solid foundations moving forward. But you know what I'm saying? I just heard like just rewatch. You know what I mean? Like if you feel the need to. All right. Because I got the goosebumps. I what just came to me was what I read something yesterday. It's like ready or not, and that ready or not means it's coming in. It's how you handle it is how you're going to proceed. If you handle it the right way, it's going to be easier to proceed. If there's a sour taste in your mouth or it's bitter, it's going to be a lot harder to focus on, I think, what really needs to be focused on. That's why it was so important for me to tell you, like, this is a victory. This is a small victory for somebody. This is a big deal for somebody. Because I legitimately said, like, one small step for mankind. You know, it's like the moon, Neil Armstrong. But it's like, that was a big deal. That was historical. So this talks about a past life. This is an important part of somebody's, it's like in the book of history. It's like about to open it up, you know? So it's like, this was important for a group for damn sure. Okay. So I love you guys so much. Have a fantastic rest of your day. And I'll see you in a little while. Okay.